What up? This your boy Chef Scope, aka Mr. Fix Your Bitch a Plate. We on Juice Talk TV because I got the juice.
Yes, sir.
I just ran through some shit you niggas ain't seen.
Juice Talk TV. What the fuck it do, man? It's your main man, Cool Tay. Very special guest in the building, man. Very special guest on the platform. The one, the only, Chef Scope, man. How you feeling, my man?
I'm maintaining, man.
Good to see you, man.
For sure, for sure.
This is a special one to me, man. I seen you throughout the years because only I've been to your restaurant about a handful of times. I ain't
More
gonna
than a
lie.
lot of
Yeah,
niggas have.
yeah, a handful of
Appreciate
times.
that.
But I was getting the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you've been standing your ground and you've been doing your thing for a minute.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I had just caught wind.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can't say I'm late, but I'm pretty sure the streets, you know what I'm saying, and the people already know, you know what I'm saying, about Chef Scope a little bit. But for the people who don't know, you know what I mean, and who haven't seen you on this platform in particular, just let them know, you know, who Chef Scope is, you know.
Man, well, Chef Scope is a boy who that grew into a man, in the inner city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I did a lot of things in my life, good, bad. And it only took me one time, like to bump my head and realize that wasn't for me. You know what I mean? So basically, man, I just was like I was pushed into this passion, if that makes sense. It's like I was pushed into this. I never thought that I'd be like, cooking and
That's what's
it
up.
was just a hidden talent.
I didn't never knew that. I thought that was something that you kind of, you know what I'm saying, had under your wing, under your
No,
belt.
it did, man. It started like when I was like 21, man. I was on probation, and I had a job, had a crib, but I was still dipping and dabbing on the side, Got fired, had enough money still, paying my bills, and my PO just got on my ass. Like, man, you need a job or I'm gonna lock you up or put you on house arrest because you just out here paying bills and paying my restitution, but you ain't got no job. But how is you doing this? I'm like, I have money saved up. Like, well, it's been going on for about a year. How much money did you have saved up? So it's just like, see, apply pressure, man. So I ended up getting a job at the Bradley Center.
Wow.
And it just started off. I was doing pizzas and wings. Like I was
so is this? Not to cut you off. Is this your own like business type thing, or is
no?
this...
It's just like I was like working for somebody.
Okay.
Just like,
you was doing pizzas and wings.
I was doing pizzas and wings. You know what I mean? It was like, and this how I discovered the gift, man. Shout out to my boy Jason Settle, man. He worked for the Minnesota Vikings now. You know what I'm saying? He's a head chef for the Minnesota Vikings. So
make sure we tag him.
Shout out to Jason Seidel, man. And like I said, I used to do the pizzas and wings, and I used to get done so fast. And then how they had it at the Bradley Center, you can either go home or you can go watch the game because it's after the second half, and it's free seating. All I gotta do is show my badge, and I can sit wherever because after the second half in any sporting event, you can't get in. So it's like those are free seats.
Dang.
So, I used to, like I said, I used to get done, like I was in the sports, what I'm saying? So I get done fast, quality work. Let's put that in there and then I leave, but I get my check and be like, man, this ain't no money, man. Like, what's this, man? Like, well, you only work 3 hours. You wasn't here, you left. I'm like, okay, man.
Okay.
Well, I need some more money, man. Like, what can I do around here, like, to help you out? He's like, whoa, we do this. And it's like, well, show me. I don't know how to do it, but if you show me, I'm a fast learner. And that's just how it was, man. He had gave me an assignment, and I did it. And it's just like he seen something in me that I didn't see in myself.
So then when you say you discovered the gift, what do you actually mean by that when you say this is how you discovered the gift when you was in there cooking the pizza?
That's how I discovered the gift. Like he used to give me other assignments. Okay. Like, man, I need you to take this tenderloin and
flip that
and clean that motherfucker, all the fat
shit that you never knew how to do.
Shit I never knew how to do because keep in mind at this time I never went to school for this shit.
Oh, damn.
So it's like he just showed me one time and I was doing it. And he's like, man, you pretty good at this, man. I got guys that's been here 3-4 years and I give them assignments. They still ask me, you learn recipes like this. Like, man, this might be something you can do. So I'm like, man, how do I, make more money like how y'all do? He's like, well, you got to go to school.
Wow.
I'm like, man, I ain't got no money for school. I can barely pay my rent. He's like, well, man, I'm going to set you up, do some culinary classes. through the Levy restaurant program, and we're gonna help you pay for them. So we're gonna give you more hours. You're not gonna see no money because the money that you're making is gonna go towards the classes in the school. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me give it a shot. And then it's just something I did, and I just fell in love with it.
That's what's
So
up, man. Congrats on that one, man.
I was there for about 4 or 5 years, and in the midst of that, I was also working at North Shore Country Club.
That sounds so familiar for some odd reason. North Shore Country Club. Where is that at?
It's in Mequon.
Okay.
It's a golf course.
That's probably why. You know what?
A bunch of rich ass people out there, man. Doctors, lawyers, people of all walks of life, man. And it's just the membership. So it's like anybody that come there, they pretty much eat free through their membership.
I drove past there. I'm pretty sure I did.
It's a big golf course. I'm pretty sure you.
That's why it sounds so.
Mequon. It's on. Man, what's that? I want to say Calhoun Road. It's Blue Mine. Range Line Road. Range Line Road. You take it right down all the straight, nice houses,
all the way straight.
All the Bucks players you stay at and stuff like that. So it's like
that's where you was at.
Yeah, I was there and at the Bradley Center. But Bradley Center was seasonal. Pretty much the country club was seasonal too, because golf picked up around this time once the snow break. Things like that. So that's how I discovered my passion for like the learning the ins and outs of, like handling food, like this danger zones, and
Yeah, because like a lot of people, a lot of chefs, I say that. I'm not sure if they really take the proper precautions of, the cross contamination.
Yeah, like I really went to school for this shit.
And I could tell.
I just ain't like no name. Like they actually shout out to North Shore Country Club too, man. There was like 4 of us in the kitchen. It was sous chef Mike, the executive chef Mike, the head chef Mike, and it was another sous chef Mike. So if they be like Chef Mike, we all used to be like, huh? And then it's like used to get confusing to the executive. So he's like, man, fuck this. we finna get nicknames. Like, what's your nickname? And it was like, I was like, man, my nickname is Scorpio. They was like, okay. What? Because I had a friend I had got hired there, and he used to always call me Scope. So he's like, who the hell is Scope, man? They was like, oh, that's Mike. So they thought that was cool. Like, man, what's your name? I'm like, Scorpio. They was like, oh, so they break it down for Scope. He's like, okay,
I'm glad you said that.
We're going to call you Chef Scope. You cool with that?
That's dope.
I'm like, cool. So the next day I came in, I had my badge. It said Chef Scope.
Okay.
And I just, I
roll with it since then.
ran with it because it's like,
it's branding now. At this point, it's branding.
Shout out to North Shore for that. It's like, and it's just crazy because like
you used to how you cook your food. What you was finna say? You scope it out.
No, it ain't even that. It's just like. And it's just crazy how I got introduced to the streets, though.
I was gonna say that. I'm glad you said that, bro, because you so popular, Scope. Dog, I was hearing your name before I even came to. Oh, first of all, I'm sorry. We didn't even introduce your restaurant.
Oh, it's all good. They know what's up. Fast Break Cafe, man.
Yeah,
551 West Beecher, 12 to 9, Monday through Saturday.
Shout out to Fast Break,
man. On Sundays, man.
Shout out to Fast Break, man. Sorry about that, man.
All love, man.
Owner of Fast Break Cafe, man. I'm Beecher, man. You are very, very known and welcomed in the streets, in the community, man. Yes, and like I was saying, I was hearing about your name before I even knew who you were. Before I even taste your food.
And that's because it's like before the cooking, man, I was in the streets, and I've always been the same, man. Ever since high school, middle school, I've always been the swaggy, cool, funny type guy. You know what I'm saying? Never been in no bullshit. Never bumped my head once and realized that one for me. Never knocked nobody for what they did. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
that's supposed to be golden rule.
It's just like I just found my passion and I just stuck with it.
And when I say I was hearing about your name and hearing about you before that, because I got cousins that do music and stuff like that, and I guess they was going to get food from you a lot. And then they'd come to the studio. Man, that shit smell good. What's that? Oh, this from Chef Scope. This from Chef Scope. And, I just kept hearing it. So I finally decided to go take my black self down to the south side, go to Fast Break, man. And my first time in there, bro, I don't know if you served me, but you had to, though, bro, because after that, I just kept coming. It's the connection, bro. You always treated me humbly. You always treated me with respect, you know what I'm saying? You let me know if my food was going to be a little late. If it needs to be thawed out, you know what I'm saying? You take care of your customers, bro.
Yeah, communication is the key, man, because I don't like when I go places and it's like, y'all, before you took my order, you know it's going to be 30 minutes. I'm cool with that. if you like, especially if you got something I want, I'm willing to wait for that.
You know I wait.
Patience is the key to life, period. So it's like,
there you go.
I'm not finna rush up out of here and go get some bullshit when I know you got what I need. So if you just tell me, okay, sir, it's gonna be about 35 minutes. Okay, that's cool. I'm probably gonna go outside, roll me one. I'm gonna make that 35 minutes count. So when I come get my food, I know what to expect.
And I'm sorry, I'm glad. I like what you said. What I need.
Yeah.
Not what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What I need. That was nice.
There's between wants and needs. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing. It's just like, you know what I'm saying?
No, that food is something that you need.
Yeah, for
that food is something that you need. You know, that's for the soul. So let's tap into that for a little bit, man. This feels so good because I love your restaurant.
That's what's so appreciated.
Fast Break, man. Why the name and you know, the atmosphere?
To be honest, man, shout out to my cousin, man. You know, he came up with the name, man. How Fast Break came about, man, it's just like, it's like a storyline, man. It's like, it's like
briefly,
it's like crazy, man. It's like before Fast Break, man, I was cooking out the crib. You know what I'm saying?
That's like, where they was telling. That's what they was telling me.
Like, but before I was cooking out the crib, man, I was working at the country club, and like I started selling dinners on Saturdays.
Okay.
Just like years ago, probably about 8-9 years ago, I used to just sell dinners on Saturday. You know, to like people I knew at the barbershop and, you know, family, friends. They'd come through, do a few deliveries, and it used to just go so good. You know, the thing about like from like 12 to 4, I used to sell dinners. And then it's like make $400 or $500 and still go to work. Like, damn, okay, I can live with this. Like, okay, every week, and I'm just putting it up. It's just stacking and stacking. Look in the box. Okay, what I got? Like, damn, that's 3 G's. Oh, that's from the last month. Okay, cool. So I was doing that. And then I had like, you know, the job always insecure. So it got kind of slow for me you know, I kind of wore my welcome out at the country club, if that makes sense. You know, it flipped over. New owners, people didn't agree with my style, and the relationship I did have with people that was no longer there. So it was just like, it was trying to mesh that, and it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? And that's just life.
It's time to grow now.
And it's like, that's how I found my passion. It's like I was looking for jobs.
Wow.
And then my guy hit me with an opportunity. He ended up having a gas station. Miss Diane, shout out to the only black-owned gas station
on Atkinson.
You know, so
that's where that's
where I like originally like, you know, I was out the crib.
I told you I heard about you so much.
I just had a little buzz, and then I was dumping it up out the crib. Like, damn, I gotta find me a spot. And then my guy happened to have a spot, you know, and it's like, man, come on, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? So I was at the gas station for like 2.5 years, and then we ended up losing the contract communication wise. So it was just like, I was like, dang, what I gotta do now? I gotta go back to the drawing board. So for a while I just chilled. Like, man, I can't go backwards. I had that mindset, like, man, I gotta move forward, but it's like I still got bills. So it's just like bills. What I'm gonna do, what I know. Do what you know. So I started selling. I ended up getting a crib, like a crib, like just straight cooking purposes. Like I had like a spot. There was a game in there, a couch, a bed, kitchen.
It was a restaurant.
You know what I'm saying? Grab and go. So my name was already buzzing. So they used to see me like, man, why you don't be cooking? I used to go, you know, like I said, shout out to Miss Diane. Man. Even after I lost the gas station, I was still going there on the regular, like getting my gas, getting my blood support, keeping the $black black. Yeah, I had nothing against her. So I used to go and she's like, "Oh, they be looking for you, baby. Man. They be coming in here looking for you. Like, you don't cook." I'm like, "No." Like, well, you better do something. So I'm like, okay. I ended up getting a crib close to the gas station. Like, man, let me get a crib over at the roof. Got the crib, got the dumping out the crib. Going crazy. I'm talking about going crazy.
I know, because
then I ended up moving. Then I started dumping out the crib where I laid my head at. So it was like I was dumping. I had the bar, you know, I had the bar kitchen. So I was cooking all day. Like, I'll cook at the crib, and then later on that night I'll go to Levels.
Oh, okay.
I just cook out of there, you know what I'm saying? So I was my own boss.
Your life just really transformed.
Yeah, so it's just like I see the money that I can make being my own boss. It was like I never wanted to work for nobody again. It's like I can't go backwards. Like I made $100,000 this year, and I still did all this. I got money saved like this. Like, oh hell no, I ain't no turning back.
I'm in the wrong job.
So it's like, then, you know, years fast forward 2018. You know, the crib was getting high, I was popping. I was
because
like, I can't do this.
You
I
know,
got
on the
police
outside
coming
looking
to the
in,
crib,
they don't
and
look
I got
right.
the Jack boys coming, like just like seeing me, like damn, I know this nigga got
doing
something.
something. Yeah.
So it's just like, cuz hit me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I got. Like, what's up, man? Like, because at the time I had the cheese. I'm looking for a building. I'm looking, can't find nothing. It's hard. Like, man, people think you just get these buildings and get in there and cook.
And that's
like,
where
I was finding
I'm
buildings
to
and
that
it
right
didn't have the stuff in there.
Already.
So it was just like when cuz hit me, it was like bam, it was a blessing because he already had the restaurant, but you know, it was still trial and error. You got to get everything up the coast. So I like put everything on hold for like a year once me and cuz locked in. You're like, man, what up? We gonna lock in. This what we gonna do. This you, this me. Let's do it. So, and that's just how Fast Break came about. You know what I'm saying?
And you said cuz had the name already.
Yeah, he already had the he already had the name. He already had the building and everything. Because I was like, man, what's the like? We'll come up with names. I already got a name. Fast Break Bistro. I'm like, okay, that sounds cool. We gonna do the sports thing.
Yeah, sports thing.
Like, he like, man, like, what's your input? Like, what should we do? You know what I'm saying?
It's beautiful.
Like,
it's
let's
lovely
do it,
in there.
You know what I'm saying? We locked in
and one thing I can say, man, y'all now, you know what I'm saying? Now I know that your cousin is part of that. Y'all run it like a legitimate business. It's not.
It is, man.
Yeah, because you know, it's no shade to other places and other restaurants or you know other black-owned businesses, but when you go in there, it's clean. When you go in there, the food is fresh. You got stuff. You got great music playing. You got stuff on the walls. You got art on the wall, black art on the walls. You got
shout out to J.R. Gramo, another black
you know what I
artist
mean?
in Milwaukee.
This is the things that I see when I come into your environment that makes me more welcome. Even though a lot of people might just get their stuff and go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still love that environment, man.
And that's crazy that you say that. It's like, and that's the reason we ended up doing the restaurant how we did it, man. We was trying to attract people to like more of a sit down vibe, you know what I'm saying? That's why we ended up getting like the hookahs, you know what I'm saying? We had the liquor for a minute. So
yeah,
we
I seen that.
Yeah, get people just to adapt to like, you know, like
a daytime,
like just like a little vibe where you can come in and get you some nice food, hear some nice music, watch you a game,
some great
food. Hookah. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to make it more welcome.
Did that work out a little bit with the booths and stuff? Do they sit there and chill here and there?
It do. People that, you know, come in, you know, a lot of people come in, like, they just grab, you know, a lot of people that, like, 90, I want to say 60% of my customer base is, like, grab and go.
And you don't mind, y'all don't mind that?
No.
Because it's less cleaning up, probably.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I really don't, but, you know, you got those that ain't never been that come,
they
you know
sit down, because I done did that before, sat down.
And then shout out, if anybody that's from Racine that's, like, watching this or following Juice Talk, man, I shout out to Racine, man. I appreciate them. Racine flooded, man. They come like, man, I don't know how it happened, but like one person from Racine came down there to get something to eat. And it's like, I don't know if they got no quality restaurants down there in Racine or whatever,
shout out to Racine, man.
But they floods the restaurant, man.
Damn, that's beautiful.
They floods it, man. I promise you, they like
you ain't got, man, I believe you.
One hand tell another. Like, they might post. I'm like, where will you get that from? Like, oh, Fast Break, you know, that ain't number 20 minutes away, so it's a good drive. Like, we drive to Chicago and place all the time.
Get food all the time, man.
So yeah, so shout out to Racine, man. Everybody in Racine.
Shout out to you too, man, because you definitely been doing your thing, man.
For sure.
We covered a lot, man. I do want to know one thing from you. A few more things.
For sure, for sure.
Being a chef, a black-owned chef, man, at that, I want to know, do you think that Milwaukee is looked down upon, especially in the food game? And if so, why?
To be honest, like I don't get into that. Like it's crazy. Like
you just stay in
just like I just stay in my lane, man. I do me, and I do what works for me. I try to support other people, other black businesses and chefs that got stuff going on.
Right.
It's just like, so it's like,
do be a lot of competition?
Like, if it is, I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I look at competition. Only competition I see is me when I look in the mirror.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? What I can do to get my business on the different platform and attract new people and just like, you know what I'm saying, good vibes, like all that, competition. I'm gonna do this because they doing it. It's like, oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not finna jump into somebody else's lane because I'm not finna start having turkey legs because I know turkey legs make money. I'm not finna do that because turkey legs ain't nothing I really never crafted. So I ain't finna do nothing just to make $1.
And I'm glad you said that. So let's break down some of your dishes, some of your best sellers. For me, my favorite is, I believe it's called the Trio.
The Trio, but you mix it up though.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it came like
because
that.
of you. Like it's like we got that. Like now, it's like it's a chicken. It's like that. You be like, let me get the chicken rice, but I want to add a salmon. Like
so
I
did
like,
that.
No, yeah.
Oh
much.
Man,
the Trio, because the Trio consists of 3 meats,
right?
The steak, the chicken, and the shrimp. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And then some people might come like, let me get a Trio. Can I get salmon added? Like, yeah, you get however you want to pay for it.
I swear I thought it came like that. I don't know what made me do that, but it tastes wonderful, man. Then the sauce, man. I ain't gonna ask you your secret recipe.
No,
I ain't gonna ask your secret recipe.
For
but I know you got, you know what I'm saying, the sauces. And, so that's one of your best sellers is the Trio.
Yeah. And the rice bowls in general. We got 8 of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Like go ahead.
Fast break rice. There's like 8 of them. So that's one of the then the pepper steak, that's like what they call it, a ghetto classic.
Okay.
Because I started doing that at the
house.
Actually I started doing it at the gas station. Damn. And then like transcended to the house. It's like, man, shout out to my man SME Big Baby, man. If you watching this, man, Big Baby, man, was the first one. He was like, man, you don't do pepper steak, man. I be going to Warren's Walk, man. Do a pepper. I'm like, yeah, I can do some pepper steak. I'm a chef. I can do whatever. Never did pepper steak in my life. It's just the confidence. He come here and ask me something. It's like, I got a restaurant. Yeah, I can do it. You know,
I better.
I'm like, Ayo, Jason, what's up? Jason still my go-to. What's up, man? Ayo, Jason, man, how you do pepper steak?
That's what you do, man.
You gonna get some beef steak, some real beef cut up. Ooh, you know how to make gravy from scratch. And it's been a hit since then, man. Like I said, shout out to SME Big Baby, man. He was the first one to tap in with had me doing the pepper steak.
And so what else? I think I'll hear a lot of people talk about the chicken, the wings.
Yeah, the wings.
The wings. I haven't personally tried them yet because I'm stuck on mine what I like. But I hear about the wings a lot. So is them some of your best sellers pretty much so far?
Them like the salads, like the buffalo salads, like the half and half salads, like the catfish salads and things like that.
Fire. I gotta give you a salmon salad.
Yeah, I got them too. Them been selling. Them been selling pretty hard actually. So, and it's just like, and then I want people to understand this too, man. There's nothing I can't make. You know what I'm saying? I cook for fun, not for fun. You hear me? So
tell them again, Chef
I cook for fun, not for fun. So if you come to me talking about, oh, can you do this? And don't never let. I hear this a lot too. Like people be like, man, I wanted you to do my party. I'm like, all right, why you didn't reach out to me? Oh man, because somebody said you don't do that. Can't nobody tell you what I don't or can't do. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And I got that much confidence in myself. If you come to me and you want something like I can't do, or I feel like I'm not confident in, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know. Like, man, I ain't gonna do that to you because I don't want to just take the money to be making money. Like that ain't something
not to cut you off. You just jogged my memory, dog. One of my people said that you catered. You was one of the first times that you catered their wedding or something. Like you did a catering, and that was the first time you did it. Was through them. You was one of they. I guess you did the catering, and that was your first time. You did a catering before, right?
Yeah, I did a few of them. I did a few weddings, so I probably have to know who it was.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. I can't remember who told me that, but I guess that was one of the first times you did it, dog. And they said they loved it.
Yeah, and it's like, and I like be a one-man wrecking crew too. That'd be the thing. Like I don't got a big team. Like I wish I had a team where it made.
And I think that's what he was trying to tell me. That's basically what he was trying to tell me, that you know what I mean?
Yeah, I pretty much like all my catering dudes. Cause like I do them. I might.
That's basically
reach out to my secret weapons. You know, so I got a few secret weapons. If I need something done, like man, okay, they want this. I need you to do this for me. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, cool. Or walk me through it or show me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you can do to help me out. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up,
man. Nice up, man. Teamwork make the dream work.
That's what's up, man. Before we get out of here, Chef Scope, man, just some words of encouragement for upcoming. Because man, it's crazy. Because I got a lot of friends that's upcoming chefs. So any words of encouraging, words for like upcoming chefs or somebody that's trying to find a building or that's trying to create that recipe or that's trying to find that niche. You know what I mean?
Man, stay down till you come up, man. Don't give up. It's like, man, it gets rough. It gets rough. You know what I'm saying? I don't be wanting nobody to ever think they just gonna open the business and all their problems gonna go away. Don't get into the business think you finna get rich overnight or the next 2 months, man. This shit is a grind, man. You might be in this shit 2-3 years before you see any money. You know what I'm saying? You might just be doing this shit just to maintain the bills, because you got bills, you got overhead, you got cable, you got lights, you got gas, you got employees, you got food costs, man, it's like you gotta pay people, you gotta pay taxes, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's just like it comes with a lot, man. So you just gotta be mentally built for this shit, man. And that's what anything in life, not just cooking, you know what I'm saying? That could be
any business,
like you were saying. Rapping, it could be hustling, it could be doing hair, it can be whatever you doing in life. Just know that it takes patience, and you just gotta stay down till you come up, man. You can't give up. But like, it's anybody that's trying to find their niche, man, just if that's your passion, man, stick with it, man. The outcome is gonna be better.
Y'all heard it, man. This man done been through. He just told you.
I stay grinding every day. I get up and then you got to treat your business like it's a job that you scared to get fired from. You can't get lax. You can't get into the business and like, oh, I'm the boss, I can go this and this. If you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking from experience. Like, if you say you open at 12, open at 12. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't fell victim to that. Like, supposed to open and don't be open. People pull up.
I understand though.
But it's like, rough. People don't understand that. It'd be like rough. You be by yourself. You have to do this. You have to do that. So it's like, man, it's all about you get you a solid team, man, and you just stay down. And even if you ain't got a solid team, you be your own team.
There you go.
Until you just put it into their face that they want to jump on board and be a part of the grind or the success. You know what I'm saying? But this is like, man, I love it. I love the city. I appreciate all the support.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Fast, but shout out to your team, because even when I ain't seeing you back there cooking, you got somebody back there that's doing their job.
I have a life too, man. I got kids. I got daughters that got gymnastics, swimming. You know what I'm saying? Got to be picked up from school. He got life. I got a life. So if you come in there, don't be like, oh man, he ain't there, I ain't cooking, man. Trust and believe. Whoever in there know what they doing, man. And they wouldn't be in there contest to that for sure. What they do. But sometimes you might get a fire salad, and I wasn't even there. There's been plenty of times of us coming like, man, that shit was good as a bitch. Like, man, I'm in Miami. Man, I appreciate it though.
You got my trio right, and I thought you was gonna be there.
That's what's up.
It wasn't even you. Man, let the people know where they can find you.
Man, you can find me at 551 West Beecher, Fast Break Cafe, or you can also hit me up on Instagram at Chef Scope. Like I said, man, I do baby showers, I do weddings, I cater, you know what I'm saying? It's like we got party space available.
Beautiful, man, beautiful environment too.
You know what I'm saying?
Check them out, man.
For sure.
Thank you so much, Chef Scope, man. It's an honor, man. Thank you for serving the city. Thank you for always serving me and treating me with respect when I come through, man.
Gratitude, man. I appreciate your business, man.
Just keep going, man. Keep going. Got to. But what I got to do to get a juice up in there? The juice up in there.
No, we can sit down and talk, man. We can make
that'll be dope, though. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll recognize that. That'll be dope.
Juice talk, juice.
You know, we'll work it out. We'll work it out.
Like some cleansing. So, you know, they big on juicing now. So it's like, that's the way to go. Like, man, you know, they big on that on the East Coast. Like, big, like juice bars and shit. Like, they everywhere. Yeah. Like when I was just in Philly, man, there's juice bars everywhere, because that's just the way of life. You know what I'm saying? Healthy, like, that's why I be trying to tap into like vegan people that do vegan food, because it's like, man, the minute, you know what I'm saying, this shit gonna be extinct. Motherfuckers ain't finna keep eating this shit forever. It was like I be trying to tap into like vegan and plant based, you know, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when the times evolve, I'm gonna evolve. You know what I mean?
As you always will.
Got to.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, man. The one and only Chef Scope, man. Meet him down there on Beecher, man.
Meet me there, man.
Break Cafe, man.
For sure.
Much love and respect. Juice Talk TV. We out.
I just ran through some shit you niggas ain't seen.